Try. No problem.
Yeah, it's got a big space in there. Yep. Good. Let me see one thing here real quick. Hold on. Close this. No, after he does that one. Yeah. Go ahead. No, go ahead. I want to look at something up here, though. Let's close that for a second.
You will put the stuff there.
Yeah, this is what I was thinking. Angle bar.
Angle bar.
Yeah, that'll work. That's perfect. Yeah. Because if not, the mosquito will fly, and then it'll go right in. Yeah. Yeah. So got these guys here, the ones that did the door downstairs by the room, and then they did the cantina recently and the jealousy windows. And I asked him to make me a set here on this front. For one thing, these little side lights right here, of course somebody could shatter the glass, reach in, unlock the door. This will make it a lot more difficult. It's got this nice strong piece in here, multiple layers, a little bit more work for them to do that. The main reason, though, was that we enjoy the air that blows through here. It's either going one way or the other. It's coming out of the southwest, and it can blow through the back doors out the front, or vice versa. It's coming from the northeast right here. That's our main two airflows here. We don't get much else. And in the evening time, come about 4:30, 5 o'clock, we have to close this door because that's the time the mosquitoes go on the move and now enter the house here. And, you know, they'll just inundate us in here. And I like the natural air, especially this north air, because it's not salty like the one coming off the ocean. And it's really cool this time of year, feels great, but we're always having to close the door early because the mosquitoes. So I wanted this, and also this gives us some privacy as well, because with the door just standing wide open, anybody coming up the street right here, they can just look directly inside. So now we can still see out, but with this dark screens and all in there, it's going to give us more privacy inside. And then in the evening time too, we can lock that and have the door open, and we have additional security. Somebody just can't come walk up and walk in, because where this is open to the public, as far as guest booking and stuff online coming here, sometimes you need to, you know, set a little boundary or something like that. And plus secure yourself, because you don't know who everybody is. So but the nice thing about Airbnb is it kind of weeds them out where they get a score or ranking, and if somebody had a problem, they report it. So there's a different ranking that we get on Airbnb privately that the customer does not see, that only goes to other Airbnb locations, that we can say something privately, not in the public, about that particular customer that you hosted. So that provides a lot of security right there. But this is just going to be all around great. And then, as you may see over there, we did also over this window here in the front, it had a little plastic UPVC screen. Same thing, I want my security where I can have that unlocked inside the window open, and somebody just can't walk by and lean in and grab something or jump in through the window or anything like that. So now, instead of just a little screen that slides side by side and doesn't lock or anything, it has a large fixed screen. And once again, for privacy too, at night, I had that window open, and everybody over here, if the window's open and the air is blowing through, can see inside. He's going to do one more over here on July's room, because we want the same thing where she can sleep in peace at night with the window open. She always closes it and doesn't get any air movement in there because she's, concerned for her safety. Somebody can easily climb up that gate, stand on that, climb over the railing and all. So this will give her security bars on her window over there also of anybody messing around here in the front. We haven't had an issue, but we'd rather just stay off of an issue, just kind of keep it down and avoid it. Crazy things do happen. And what I like about that aluminum, and with it being multi-layered here, anybody messes with it, you're gonna hear that rattling noise. The aluminum makes a noise, so anybody messing with it, it's gonna make noise. I really like this local guy too. Now you want to talk about a professional guy. This gentleman right here, you do not have to wait for. You don't have to wait for. If you have him to build you something, he's just local right up the street from us here. If I go to him and have him to build something, I give him a down payment. Sometimes he wants half. I'll give him a third instead or something like that. I give him a down payment. But let me tell you, he is not delayed. It's not going to be a week later, 2 weeks later, a month for him to get here. He might be here the next day or 2 days after, and he's ready to get it done. He's already built it, and he is ready to get it done. And I really love working with a man that treats his business professionally like that, but he does. Takes care of business. Gave him a nice little multi-cab pickup down there, all their tools, and they show up and they're ready to get it done. No nonsense. He's just cut and dry, nice man, gentleman, and just gets business taken care of. And I like that. Just like there's this guy Charlie that I do business with. I don't buy my solar equipment from him, like him install my solar system or nothing like that. Charlie watches channel here. He knows. He'll hear me talking about him. Huh? Me? Oh. But Charlie, I would have him to do a job because Charlie is a upright guy and he does solar systems. But I had bought solar panels from him, and I had bought some of those track rails and things like that from him, and wire and all that. And I met Charlie through a viewer to this channel that lives up in Pavia, Big Captain. And Charlie, he is straight up about business. He's professional. He's kind. He's just a very smart, intelligent young man. And he's just a pleasure to do business with. And so as I knew of other things I needed, I said, you know what? Charlie probably knows like-minded people like him. And so when I had the windows, the glass done up there, that blue glass, I reached out to Charlie, and Charlie said, I can be the one to do that he works or friends with, or he's a part of, or whatever, a glass company. And so it was Charlie and his crew that came and did all the blue glass upstairs and all those windows and screens there. There's been other things that people needed, and I've reached out to Charlie. Hey, do you know somebody that can do this? Do you know somebody that can do that? And man, he finds them and they get it done. So it's good to find a network of people like that just take care of business. There's just no nonsense about them. Just take care of business, and you're happy to do business with them, and they seem to be a happier person themselves too. They probably don't have as much to worry about because they're not making anybody mad. They're keeping everybody happy. That's the way to do it. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. I tell you what, I've been so happy with this pond, other than we need to finish some work at the other end so I can bring the water level back up. This thing, it might get like cloudy for a couple days and then it just adjusts itself and the water goes right back clear again. And you can see my fish here right now. They seem to be eating a lot of the natural stuff inside of this pond. There's little bugs and things that come up in here too, water bugs. And I'm not running any kind of filters or anything. And these fish seem to be not very interested in this food. They seem to really like just eating the natural stuff in there. They'll eat a little bit of this food, but they're not real aggressive with it. So you can see them there. Yep. So there's a lot of little, here's more of them coming over there. They're all heading over here right now. I see my milkfish back down over in there also. Yeah, so I know the milkfish are still surviving. Oh, I see milkfish on the bottom down here too. So they're staying down low. But yeah, these getting a blowout with the sun there. Wow, the sun is hot right now. Anyway, this pond's doing well. It's got so much water. It's not overpopulated with fish. I think that's one of the key things. It's not overpopulated. And there's little bugs and tadpoles and all kinds of things that these tilapia are eating. And they'll only just eat a little bit of this food. If I put too much, it just spoils. Sun's kind of blowing me out. I can't even see on the screen what I'm recording. We've been busy here with guests and things going on, and Mel and I, we made one small escape out of here at a little small lull, we thought, between guests. But just as we got away, we got messages that people were here and that we had a group of her family that I just love so much, that's from up at the mountains over here. That school, it was a whole group of school teachers. Gemma and her family, they brought a group of school teachers. Of course, we're excited to see Gemma, so we turn around, come back, happily come back to enjoy time with them. And we invited another friend over, and they come over and hung out as well. So that was pretty nice, and we only got a short escape, just long enough to go up to another town and have a meal with each other. Then it set in raining, and even though I'm underneath this cover, it was blowing, and I'm trying to do stuff with electrical here and soldering guns and stuff. So I said, man, I can't work on it with blowing rain, get electrocuted here or something. So today it's beautiful.
Good morning and belated Merry Christmas and advance Happy New Year to everyone. So I know that my video it's gonna be late. It's gonna be late for you guys to watch it. Of course, we have been busy doing some things here. We have back-to-back guests, and which is really such a blessing. And so yesterday we have friends viewer that come visit with us, Patrick and Atalaya, Jen and Edward. They're such a sweet and nice couples that they always remember us always. Like Edward, every time he come back here in Philippines, and he always come and visit us here. So every time he come over here, there's always progress. So that's good, right? So yeah, and Ate Leia and Patrick, they spent the night here.
Good morning, everybody. Good morning from a couple days after Christmas here in the Philippines. I got some chicks here I'm trying to get taken care of first thing. Supposed to be some friends coming over here in the next little bit, and it's just a lazy day. It's holidays. There's Miss Mel right over there. I think, does she have her naughty shirt on? Were you naughty for Christmas? Yeah. Oh yeah, you were on the naughty list also, huh? Yeah, get my little Rhode Island Reds fed in water too. My little routine, and see what this day brings. So I'm using that big water can thing down there for feed around the edge right now because I don't have a feeder currently for them, but I soon will. I'm just using it over in another spot with other chicks right now, so I'm just making do with that. But there they are. They're all happy now. Yeah, these are just like my little pets right here. They don't even try to run from me. I mean, they'll come run out right here, get all around my hand, and they'll just follow me right back in. They don't try to make a break for it or nothing. Yeah. Yeah. Good little birdie birds. And I'm shocked because they've been terrorized by stray dogs and cats. And in fact, one was successful at getting one of them. So we had to put this fine little net because they'll reach inside those cats and grab them and get them by the neck in that side. One of the things that we massively have problems with around here is packs of stray dogs. I don't know if they're really stray or owners just don't want to own up to it's theirs because they don't want to be responsible. And lots of stray cats, like wild tomcats and all. So that's one of the problems we do have around here. Let's take just a little fish food out. See, not very much on the bottom of a Coke bottle. These fish won't eat too much. They'll eat just a little bit because I think there's still, this pond's so big, it's such a small amount of fish in there. And it's kind of got like its own little ecosystem going, just like a regular live natural pond, that they are eating a lot of stuff in the pond. So if I put too much feed, they won't eat it and it'll spoil, and then it spoils the water. And this water is actually clear right now. I'll show you. It's just clear, see? It might be some algae on the bottom. And if you wonder what they would be eating, well, I can show you. Oh, here they are. Look at them. See, there's little worms. Let me see if I can zoom up. See there's little worms and stuff and all growing. There's just natural things in there, tadpoles, all of that. Yeah. And they'll actually eat on plant life and algae and all. There's one of my milkfish right underneath that pot. Let's see if you see it. That's a young little milkfish right there. Yeah. And another thing that can feed on is mosquito larvae. If any mosquitoes try to lay eggs in here, and those little larvae come out. These fish are going to grab them up. So let's throw a little feed out and make them happy. They're waiting. So pretty to watch them in here swimming around. Watch that come back over here. Oh, one of them already heard it hit the water. Here they come. Here they come. And there they go. Oh shoot, I dropped my feed. Oh man, I'll have to scoop it up off the concrete. Trying to hold that and feed them. Man, that stinks. Wasted my food and I don't have a whole lot left. I need to go buy some. Well, my slippers just broke too. Yeah, they finally gave it up. This is my ones I enjoy wearing here every day. Nice and comfortable. I might do a little patchwork on it and do a little bush fix. You see, they've already just kind of slowed down on feeding just a little bit. They're just not like super aggressive for it. It's all floating there on the water. I can see the milkfish down in there underneath them down low, and they are scavenging, getting what's going to the bottom, so that's cool. There's the milkfish. We got us a TV up out here now at the cantina, and that's kind of nice.